Hello and welcome to our project presentation. The title of our project is Proposing Value-Based Pricing Strategy for Business-to-Business Data Exchange. Today's business environment demands collaboration. Data is exchanged such that businesses can carry out e-commerce boosting by fixing the value-based pricing of various products. The system has been built to identify a potential customer, to arrive at a prospective price for the potential customer, followed by business-to-business data exchange. With a significant amount of insights on customers, businesses can cater to their customer requirements, which in turn will improve the company's sales. What is value-based pricing? Value-based pricing is a pricing strategy which sets prices to products based on what the customers are willing to pay, which is the perceived value of the product or service. The key to value-based pricing success is to recognize the price, which depends on the customer's value requirements and not the vendor's. Value-based pricing strategy is a winning strategy to arrive at and to sell the resulted analytics data to a business depending on their keen interest to buy the analytics report, which is calculated in terms of key performance indicators. This project will help business analytic engineers to derive data insights on customers from a new dimension that is currently necessary in the business world. Moving on to the very first step, that is the e-commerce website LX, which was built for customer data collection. This website was built using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and Node.js. Customers can register on the website or directly log in if they already have an account. Customers can view products by category, browse through products by brand, or search for products in the search bar. They can rate products and review them. They can view the features and specifications of the product and can also save the product to review later. The saved product gets stored in the bookmark page. With the help of APIs, which were built in Node.js, we captured all customer activities on the website. The captured data, such as user info, search, wishlist, clickstream, etc., was stored into MongoDB, which is an open source and NoSQL database.
In the next step, that is data ingestion, users' data extracted from our website is then stored into our MongoDB database. Next, we export the raw data, transform the data into structured format by the process of ETL, extraction, transformation, and load. For this, we have used a visualization tool called Power BI. As you can see, this is our ER diagram. In this, we have a vendor listing table as our master table. It contains the details of all the electronic products that are hosted on our website. User information table contains the details of all the users that have registered into our website. Search table contains all the products searched by the user. Wishlist table contains the user's saved products. Activity log contains the user's login, logout time, as well as the duration. Product review contains the reviews of all the products. Session contains the session duration, what the users have viewed, which page they have viewed. Page views contains the number of page hits of each product. The data stored in the tables are then visualized using various tools provided by the Power BI, and an analytical report or the dashboard is prepared to detect the trends and patterns of the businesses. In the first page, we have overview of the system performance. So the first graph that we have is count of active users by date. The businesses can slide through the date and accordingly the graph will modify. Next, we have device trend by cities. So number of users residing in Thane on our website is 331. Next, we have average time spent on a particular page. So the time spent on the page wish list is 24.31. We also have total page views, that is 21.54 thousand milliseconds. Then we have total reviews, that is 3,999. Total searches, that is 4,999. Average sessions, that is 4.09. Total number of users, that is 943. Total products, that is 81. Total sub brands, that is 18. And finally, total number of brands, that is 6. In the second page, that is product analysis, the businesses can view a particular product, the report for a particular product, or they can view the report for all the products. Now, let's say I've chosen Apple. For the first graph, you have time on page by customers on chosen category. So, Apple. Now, time spent for the product iPhone 11 is 1255 millisecond, that is 15.47%. Next, we have count of searches by keywords. So iPhone XR Black is searched 64 number of times. Next, we have average rating by chosen category. So average rating for AirPods is 3.85. Next, we have a count of reviews by chosen category. So number of reviews for the product EarPods is 39. We also have average time spent for all the products of brand Apple, that is 8,000 milliseconds. We have total number of reviews for all the products of the brand Apple, that is 635. Total number of products we have is 6. Total number of saved products is 887. Total number of searched keywords is 691. Total number average rating of chosen category, that is Apple, is 4 out of 5. These reports are then hosted on a second website, which is considered as a B2B sales website for businesses to come and view these reports, which in turn will be considered as a solution. The reports are then displayed on a second website. This website will cater to B2B data exchange. When a new customer from a new business comes to visit or buy our products or solutions, they'll have to register themselves. Once registered, they'll receive an activation mail on the registered email ID, wherein it will contain an activation link which will redirect them to the home page of the user. Now they can view the various solutions that is hosted on our website. They can be the advertised or the videos of the solutions. They can choose a particular solution of their preference, view a report for that particular solution, bookmark the solution, view the bookmarks, and rate those solutions. They can also search for the solution and view the search history of other customers or businesses visiting our website. They can also see a brief introduction about the brand solution that we are hosting. Now, all these data will be corrected as KPIs, which will be considered to get a perceived value, which in turn will be used to calculate the price or the quote for that customer. Now, there are two scenarios. They can directly ask for a quotation, wherein they'll receive a quotation on their registered email ID along with the contact details for further discussion or clarity or meeting. Now let's consider the second scenario wherein they don't request for a quotation and directly logs out of our website. If they try to log out without requesting for a quotation, they'll be asked if they want to ask for a quotation or quit. They'll be reminded. If they click on ask quote, then they'll receive a quotation along with the contact details on their registered mail. If they quit, then based on the tier and their interest rate, they'll receive a mail containing a discount percentage. They'll also, in the mail, they'll also receive a PDF containing the sample data.
We are proposing three strategies for value-based pricing. The first strategy consists of three components: fixed price, variable price, and the customer perception price. Fixed price consists of the resource costs, energy consumption costs, deployment, and maintenance cost. Variable cost consists of engineering costs, marketing costs, and brand value cost. The customer perception price is based on these factors: the total session duration of the customer for which we are proposing the value-based price, the number of sessions for that customer, the average rating and the number of ratings, the frequency of saving of product for that particular customer, and the search frequency. All these factors are taken into consideration. Let's take session duration into consideration. The average session duration of all the customers visiting to our website is first calculated. This works as a benchmark. This is taken and then the session duration of that particular customer for specifically which we are calculating the value-based price is taken and a percentage value is decided. This percentage value is multiplied by the total session duration. In the same manner, a percentage value, a weightage, is decided for each and every factor, and it is multiplied with that particular factor value. And the summation of all this gives us the perceived value or the interest rate of that particular customer. Thus, the VBP is calculated. The fixed price plus the variable price plus the customer perceived price gives us the value-based price. The fixed price is given 50% weightage. The variable price is given 25% weightage. The customer perceived price is given the rest of the 25% weightage. The next strategy is based on two things. One is the tiers and second is the customer interest. Based on the tiers, the companies are divided into three categories: tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So this is basically dependent upon the size of the businesses. The small and the medium-sized businesses are sent into the tier 3 category. The top 100 Indian large companies are sent into the tier 2 category, and the top 100 international businesses are put into the tier 1 category. The second method on which we are dividing the customers is the customer's interest rate. So that is again divided into three categories. That is the highly interested customers, medium interested customers, and low level interested customers. For example, there's one customer who is visiting the website just once or twice and not asking for a quotation. That means the customer is low interested. Whereas there's another customer who is visiting the website multiple times, but is also asked for a quotation, but is not buying the data. That means that the customer is interested in a product. The customer is interested in the data we are selling, but the buying capacity of the customer is not that much. So we categorize that customer as a moderately interested customer. This categorization is done because depending upon their interest, they will be given a particular discount. So the low level interested customers will be given a high discount, whereas the moderate level customers or the high level interested customers will be given no discounts at all. Setting price based on the tiers. The tier 3 companies will get 25% discount, whereas the tier 2 companies will get 10% discount. This is because the small and the medium companies will get lesser profits out of the data we are selling as compared to the tier 1 companies. That is the reason the tier 3 companies will be sold the same data at a comparatively lesser price. Now coming to the setting price based on the customer's interest. The not interested customers will be given again comparatively higher discount than the most interested customers. This is because to attract the customers which are not able to, which don't have the buying capacity to buy the product or are not much interested. So we'll attract them through discounts. The third VBP strategy is completely different from the first and the second VBP strategy. The actual cost is not charged to the businesses buying the data. Instead, a percentage is set. The businesses who are buying the data from us will have to pay a part of the price of the product it is selling using our data. Each time a customer buys a product from the business we are selling the data to, we will be getting a percentage part of that price. Thus, this wouldn't be a one-time profit. Instead, every time a customer buys some product from that business, we will be getting a part. Thus, through this, we will be getting profits till the end of the bond tenure. Thus, the profits will be maximized.